Hey guys, Peter Liu here, and we're back with the greatest manifestation principle in the world video reading series. So we're going to go on to Chapter 2, Part 2, My Journey to the Ethereal. The concept of manifesting desires has been a great interest of mine since 1981. I've studied the principles of quantum physics and its much heralded offshoot, the law of attraction, for years. I was searching for that secret alchemy that would turn thoughts into things. Its promise was too irresistible and intriguing to ignore. It seemed like the next best thing to having a magic wand that you can wave and cause your wishes to come true. The law of attraction appeared to have the answer to my quest. Little did I know that there was a mysterious power behind it that I wasn't destined to discover until 21 years later. This mysterious power was one that no one had ever included in any discussion of the law of attraction I'd ever encountered, and one without which the law of attraction seldom works. It is to the illumination of this real secret behind the law of attraction that this book is lovingly dedicated. For over 20 years, I researched and investigated all known avenues of manifestation, including quantum mechanics, paranormal studies, esoteric sciences, affirmation techniques, hypnosis, scriptural secrets, and everything else in between. By the start of this new millennium, I had acquired enough information about manifestation and the law of attraction to become a lay expert on the subject. Yet all that knowledge has gotten me no closer to manifesting my desires into existence. Apart from small victories like finding ideal parking spaces and experiencing a sprinkling of minor, pleasant occurrences that might have been the result of confirmation bias or the experimenter effect discussed in the next chapter, I had yet to find any evidence that one could truly alchemize one's thoughts into reality. It was rather peculiar back in 1997, when I aggressively practiced everything I knew about the law of attraction, I suffered the most severe financial setback in my life, and I came close to bankruptcy. I would have declared bankruptcy had it not been for the financial help of a loved one who bailed me out temporarily. That ensuing financial slump and career meltdown lasted for 4 years, even as I continued to apply the principles of the law of attraction and immerse myself in positive thoughts. I couldn't understand why this was happening and why I wasn't attracting the prosperity I desired. Several years ago, I underwent an ultrasound scan, and several tumors were found in my body. Once again, I used the principles of the law of attraction combined with healthy eating habits to make them disappear and avert the need for major surgery that my doctor urged me to have. I had also read about the healing power of laughter in the late Dr. Norman Cousins' book, so I watched funny TV shows and movies whenever I could, all to no avail. I immersed myself in positive thoughts and practiced a healthy lifestyle, but one of the tumors grew to the size of a small grapefruit within a matter of weeks. I couldn't believe it was happening to me. As a result of the tumors, I became so weak that I was rushed to the emergency room at a nearby hospital on 2 occasions and had to endure two separate inpatient stays within 2 weeks of each other. I finally had to agree to undergo major surgery to remove the tumors, all of which were benign, thank God. That setback was probably the pivotal point in my adventures and misadventures with the law of attraction. I began to ponder the reasons why I was not getting the results I desired. For that matter, I took a long, hard look at the reasons why all the people I've known who were using the principles of the law of attraction, including many individuals who teach the principles, were still struggling financially and weren't getting as much out of life as they pretended they were getting. I began to wonder whether the law of attraction was just a hoax after all. The law of attraction aficionado, a law of attraction aficionado a colleague of mine, not only did not achieve the successful business enterprise that he visualized every day, but instead found himself in a long string of disastrous events that led him to a debt of over $200,000. A friend of mine, who is a perennially high-energy individual, has used the law of attraction for over a year to get a better job so that she won't have to wait on tables at a restaurant, and she's still stuck in that job today. To make matters worse, The restaurant cut back her hours and left her struggling financially to make ends meet. Try as she might, she can't seem to find another job. Her other desire is to break into the acting field. She has been visualizing herself as a successful working actress, but none of her positive thoughts have landed her a single role, even after endless auditions. A female singer-songwriter acquaintance has always dreamed of winning a Grammy Award for her music. She has been visualizing herself accepting a Grammy Award, and her vision is so vivid that she even has her acceptance speech all planned out. She has been using the law of attraction since 2004, and she has yet to see any evidence that her dream will ever happen. So let's stop right there, and we'll continue in the next blog uh, for the greatest manifestation principle in the world. Okay, see you next one.